In today's Take It Day, I want to talk about the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to give you my preview before the game starts. And before we get into that, though, please like, subscribe, also hit the notification bell just so you get the newest and the bonus content first. We put out content every day, so you won't miss any content here. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this. So the Clippers beat this team, the Timberwolves, the other night. It was a pretty, easy victory. I felt like, Timberwolves, they're going to put up a fight. They're going to play hard. They're going to give you a lot of, fight and grit. But at the same time, they're just not powerful enough. I mean, their superpowers just isn't as good as the Clippers. And I think the Clippers will come out tonight and mimic what they did the other night and find a way to beat the team for a second time in a week. Honestly, I'd be 100% surprised if the Clippers don't come out and win this game. Both teams got the same record, 3-4. So, you can't deny the fact that, the Minnesota Timberwolves, have an edge about them and they can play, with any team. But, down the stretch in the fourth quarter, I just don't find them being a team that can close games out. And, the Clippers have players that can close games out. And when you have that, you should be the superior team in a situation and come out with the victory. I expect Paul George to have, over 30-plus points again. I expect Reggie Jackson to, drop 20-plus points. I'd say 22-plus. And, I expect, Zubac to come out there and get his numbers and play, pretty decent on defense. And, I expect Terrence Mann to have a bigger game, or just as big as game as he did the last time. I think Terrence Mann is due for one. I think he might actually, put up over 20 points himself tonight, against this team. So I'm looking for those players. And I think Luke Kennard will definitely chip in too. So we'll see how it goes in regards to how the game is played out. But, the Clippers have an opportunity to reach 500 basketball. Right now, they're one game under 500, so they're 3-4. After this game, they should be 4-4, and they should be moving on to the next opponent. But I think this game will basically be, I think it'll be a close one. I think maybe 110 to 101, something like that. Not too bad. But I think that the Clippers should find a way to edge this game and take the game because they have a better team and they have a better roster and they have a team that, to me, is just too much for the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves, I mean, I know, the Clippers are playing against the Timberwolves and they look at them as a worthy opponent and everything like that. Plus, they do got Patrick Beverley on there. But at the same time, they're just not a closing team. They're just not really a good team. So, I expect the Clippers to come out and, mimic what they did the other night and have a 2-0 lead versus the Timberwolves. I don't see it going any other way. I'd be shocked if the Clippers lost, only because, like I said, the Clippers know they have to, pile up wins as quickly as they can, as much as they can, because they're shorthanded. And when you're shorthanded, every win, every game counts, because if you can stay afloat until your superstars come back, you have a good chance to, make a lot of noise in the regular season or the playoffs when they start. So, games like these, the Clippers have to take care of business. They can't go out there and BS and try to, play a certain way or try to be too conservative. Go right at the team, be aggressive, be aggressive from the start and don't let up. I mean, if you get a 10-point lead, extend it to 15 right away. Put them on their heels defensively and allow them to understand that this is how it's going to be all night and we're the team that's going to come out on top and you guys are going to have to just take the L and settle for that. And that's the way the Clippers are going to have to play, and that's the way they're going to have to go into this game, and they're going to have that mentality going into a lot of games, because confidence breeds winning, and the only way you're going to win is to have the confidence to know that you're good enough to beat the opponent that's right there in front of you. As far as tonight, I know the Clippers know they have that opportunity, and I know they have an opponent right in front of them that they can beat because they just did the other night. But the Clippers are going to have to understand as well, as an organization, they're going to have other teams that come at them with a lot more firepower, a lot more dangerous players, and a lot better superstars or star-type players than the Timberwolves. So they're going to have to be ready for any and every team this season, whoever they play. I don't care if it's the OKC Thunder. That's another challenge. I mean, they just came back from 19 down last night to beat the Lakers, even though the Lakers didn't have LeBron and AD got hurt. But still, you got to look at it. These are NBA teams. They don't give up. They fight. So every win is a win and every game counts, especially when you're missing players in and out of lineups and, you're not 100% healthy, as the Clippers aren't. But I definitely think the Clippers can, find a way to secure this victory, against this team tonight. Like I said, I'm thinking 110, 101, is the score. That's my prediction on it. You can leave any comments in the comment section. Let me know your prediction on it. But I definitely think the Clippers should take, this game and, be up 2-0 against this team, the Timberwolves, in the season series, and, kind of take it from there and kind of move on to the next. I really hope to see, more from, the Clippers bench. I really want to see like 6-7 players in double figures. That's what I want to see every time they play teams like this. I just really feel like they should have, and there's no reason why they shouldn't, because there's nobody on the Timberwolves that can hold you back from getting to that plateau where you want to be. So, go out there and make that happen and find a way to get this victory and move on to the next. But hey, that's my take on the situation there. Let me know what you think in the comment section as always. And hey, Khaliis out.